Alright, welcome back to another episode of Dave Makes Food. Today I've got a special request for some kimchi with no spice, so I've made some adjustments to my regular recipe. This is a 4-pound napa cabbage, and like usual, we will remove the core, quarter it, and cut it into segments about 1.5 inches in length. Transfer everything to a large container and fill it with enough water to submerge the cabbage, then add enough kosher salt to get the salt level to 25% more than what you want in your finished product. I used approximately 1.5 cups of kosher salt, but my container probably holds a lot more water than yours will. Give everything a good mix and squeeze the cabbage as hard as you can. This will help it absorb the salt water faster, as well as allowing you to pack more kimchi into the containers later. Set it aside for 3 hours. During that time, we can go ahead and blend together 80 grams of onion, 80 grams of garlic, and 100 grams of ginger. Blend it into a coarse paste. We can also go ahead and julienne 120 grams of green onion and 150 grams of carrot. Set those aside for later as well. Next, we'll prepare the paste, starting with 240 milliliters or 1 cup of cold water. Add in 2 large tablespoons of glutinous rice flour and dissolve it. Turn the heat to medium-high and it will thicken to a paste. Since the recipe won't have any spice, we are replacing the chili flakes with sweet paprika. Add in 2/3 of a cup. Next, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of ssamjang, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 6 tablespoons of fish sauce, some MSG, and all the ginger, garlic, and onion mixture. Mix everything together until fully combined. The flavors won't be developed at all, but we can still check for seasoning. After 3 hours of brining, drain the cabbage and give it a rinse off. Add your beautifully julienned carrot and green onions. Then pour in your paste. Then throw in a pair of gloves and mix everything together while squeezing firmly. This kimchi has all the flavors and pungency you would expect without any of the spice. It also looks a lot milder. I'm not exactly sure what peppers they put into gochugaru, the Korean pepper powder, but it has a much more vibrant red color than paprika. All that's left to do is move it into some airtight containers and store it in the fridge. I find the fermented flavor starts to kick in about 5 days. Pour all the excess liquid into your containers as well. This can later be used to make kimchi stew or fried rice. Mix them around once a day for the first 5 days or so. It can be eaten fresh and it was pretty good right away, but it's infinitely better once the lactic acid fermentation begins to take place and gives the kimchi its fermented flavor that is so addicting to eat. If you love kimchi but don't enjoy the spice, this is the perfect recipe for you. I hope you give this recipe a try. Kimchi is so easy and cheap to make at home for yourself. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another recipe.